Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here back with more Let's Play Alundra, and I really hate this godforsaken place. Because the enemies here are just obnoxious. I really love that we have a weapon upgrade in the form of the Iron Flail. And it takes 10 hits to kill these mummies. 10. They do 3 points of damage a hit. Their attack is almost the same length as our flail. And then, to make matters even more entertaining, we have a room full of those things. I do not like this place. This place is just obnoxious. It's not fun. It's busy work. And so what I actually have to do here is I have to kill everything. Because every time I've tried to do this, without taking damage, while trying to get through here without dealing with the worms, they'll hit me and cause me to throw the rock and break it, because rocks can't be thrown apparently in this world without breaking, unless you have to do it for this. Now this is what I don't understand how I was supposed to figure out without a guide or anything like that. You throw the rock over there and then use it as a stepping stone to get on top. And then you go up this way. How were you supposed to figure that out when... I don't know. And then we've got this little section, which is just even more fun. And by even more fun, I mean I'm beginning to dislike this game. Like, its charm kind of wore off on me in the last 10 minutes. Trying to get ready for this section. And, like, the worms, like, you can't kill them in one hit. You have to wait for them because they're obnoxious. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to hit that switch, and then we have a set amount of time to go through this door, because the switch opens that door. So you have to have this here to get over there. And since, again, it's very particular where you can jump from, what I'm actually going to do is this. And try to take damage, is what I'm going to do. I hate this game. I hate this game right now. That's not going to be far enough for it to hit. That will be. Because you want the time, the extra time, to go through the door. Because if you waste time, it's just going to screw you up. So, there, that'll recover some of my health. And we've got B. Why did I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to pick up the bomb. I don't want the bombs, but... I don't want the bees. I want health from... Thank you. From various sources that are not my stash of medical herbs, because I'm going to need those. Alright, so we come down here, and there's another statue. And a treasure chest that we saw earlier. Gilded Falcon. Talk to the statue. Determination is as one with the four of us. The path shall be swiftly open to you. May the gods make your path straight and your load light. We've been there, done that. I'm going to take this. I'm going to use it to kill one of these obnoxious guys over here, because I hate those guys. And they make it really difficult, you know, to go up the stairs in sections like that. So, I'm just going to trap you there so you can't go anywhere, and then beat the crap out of you, because I'm venting my frustrations out on you. Alright, so now we can come up here, and we're just going to skip as many of these guys as we can. And in doing so, that basically means no one. One guy blocked it. I love that they can block those, too. That's just makes me so incredibly happy to know that I do not have a trump card against them at all. Well, actually I do. I could use magic. I could use my scroll. And don't think it has not crossed my mind. So, we come up here, and we've already been up here, so I thought, you know, out loud, what if that has something to do with falling through the floor? And it does! So you use the little, barrel to go up that way and go around and make an awkward jump. And then here we're gonna have, we're gonna have more bad guys. I was hoping to avoid them. Let's see if I can... Yep, just get one to fall down there and ignore him. And we can take those pots and use it to open up a way out when we're done. We, however, want to move quickly because... rock. So... step back outside, slowly kill the mummy men with the hook grabby hands. Can't go that way, so we gotta go this way. And, hey look, another bad guy. Can I knock you off? Yes, I can. So I'm just gonna do that. And just corner you. I'm gonna keep cornering these bad guys. And hitting them 10 times. How obscene is that? 10 times. Alright, so we've got another statue up there, and that's where we're going. So I'm actually going to take this, because I'm pretty sure there's another one of these guys down here. And I am just tired of each and every one of their shits. So... and now we have another fun room. We have another chain chomp room. So, this chain chomp room, we have this statue thing in the middle, in which we have to push it down to one of the switches down below. And I screwed up. I couldn't. I need to get... so I'll just go the other way, because I'll need to do that again. So, my trick for this is getting rid of the plants on one side, so it's a little easier to deal with. And then pushing this as close to the wall as possible without taking a hit, but where you can still get behind it, and I screwed up again. Like I said, this game's charm is starting to wear off on me. This section, if you take it slowly, is easier to do, but you have to take it ridiculously slowly, and because it takes a second for the little thing to, I don't know if I have to clear these plants. It's just a little easier for me to do that, just in case. The goal is to push it just close enough that might do it, to where I can push it from a distance, just on its very edge, and I should... nope. I was about to say, I should be just far enough away, but I'm not. So I have to do it the way that they actually intended to do it, which is... this freaking slow. But I guess if it's going this slow, it's not as bad as having to reset the room over and over and over again, but... alright, we do that, and that'll open the door on the other end. So, we can now leave, get a little bit of health back, because those things do a ridiculous amount of damage too. Oh god, this room. Okay. There are bees. We see them. They drop down. We have to kill all 3 bees. So, depending on if you actually did anything else with the bees in any other section of the game, this might actually be your first time dealing with said bees. Alright, come on. Come down. When they drop a barrel, which lets us hop across these pillars with a barrel. With a barrel, I say. I hate the jump mechanics for this game. I'm going to continually bitch about that. And once we get to this one, we should just be able to run and jump and throw it up there so that we can go up this pathway, which is going to be even more fun. Alright, so there are 4 holes in the ground. There's a switch. When you hit the switch, it's going to drop barrels. It's also going to drop spiked balls. So, the goal is to get enough barrels to hop across. That should be enough. Actually, I probably could have done it with 2, but I know the first time I did it was with 3. And then we've got this bullshit. So we've got all 4 of them. They're actually hidden through that, and we have a time limit. So once we actually, I guess, interact with them, we have a time limit of just stepping into the room. So this is the most fun I have had with this, and by that I mean not at all, because I missed. And if you miss one, you have to do all of it all over again. So we're gonna come back down and do this. My goal is to aim for the ones that are far enough away so that I can... Son of a bitch, still not fast enough. The goal is to hit the ones that are far enough away so that I can just, you know, make a break for it. However, missing one at all and throwing out your weapon is pretty much paramount to losing, because that extra second is just enough to screw you up. So you have to be perfect with this. So, and son of a bitch, I love the controls to this game. It's frustrating because it's just like, you have an idea of what needs to be done, but then the game actually prohibits you from doing that sometimes by using a mechanic that you don't want to use. Like, alright, give me a second. I'm just going to do this off screen. I'm getting too frustrated for this. Give me 1 second. Alright, thankfully, after doing that, key obtained. The game is... It's not... It wants to be precise, but the game is just not precise enough for the level of precision that it wants to have. And with that, you kind of need to realize that that's not how your engine works. Like... At this point, I'm really missing games like Shining Wisdom at the moment. Alright, because your will is strong, I shall direct you to the next path. Use insert to discern my meaning. Behold what the master of the keep speaks. Alright, and we get our HP and MP back. So now we need to go back to the entrance. And of course... you are going to make that difficult for me, so that's fine. Just blow you up. I need to go this way. This is where I need to go. And you fell down, which that made it so much easier for me. Thank you. So we just need to work our way back up to the entrance without dying would be preferable. I would love to not die. Just get around as many of these guys as possible. Get them out of the way. I don't need to kill them. Well, I need to kill some of them, because some of them will not actually just willingly get out of my way. They, however, will sacrifice themselves to my power. Alright. Crap, of course. You got stuck on the stairs. You go away, I can ignore you, and I'll just kill you. Because I don't think that other one will come down here before I kill him. Alright, so, yeah. I think there's an easier way to get back to the entrance, but I'm gonna do what I know how to do at this point, because I don't want to try to take any extra paths, because again, controls are pissing me off. And this we can just skip, we don't need to do that anymore, so. And thankfully we're almost at this section, so we can actually just come up here. We will, I will save it so that I don't have to do any of that again, and we can restore our HP. How many herbs have I used? Just one? That's actually not as bad as I was expecting it to be. Save my progress? Hell yes, I want to save my progress. I don't want to do any of this again, ever, if I can avoid it. So, save there. Inscribing the tale. Do not power off or hit reset. Alright, so now we can come back out, and the goal is we have to talk to the Lord of the Keep, which is this pile of bones here. Release or follow the path of true righteousness, and you shall not be left wanting. And then he explodes, and a section opens up to where we can fall down here. And this part's fun. So we have four switches on a spiked floor. And the goal is to hit all of the switches. I don't know if we have to hit them in a particular order or if they have a time limit or anything, but that should do it. And when all four of them are hit, it raises up there, and then we have this section that is going to be so much fun. We have a switch here. When we hit the switch, a room full of worms appears, and they are easily taken out by magic. So, yeah. That's why I'm glad we have 2 magic bars. So, super excited about that. And then there's this section, which this section is just fun. It's a good idea to kill Tweedledee and Tweedledum over here, because otherwise they will make things rather difficult for you to continue on. Because, again, if you get hit while holding something, you automatically throw it. So, as you can see, each of those squares is shifting between patterns. So what you have to do is match the pattern and hit it at the right time, and not do that, otherwise they all screw up. So I have to come back in and do that again. And not die in the process, which I'm probably going to do, because 3 damage from those things is just ridiculous. Can I kill them with this? No, I can't. Like, can I kill them with one of the statues? That would be awesome. But not capable. Alright, let me kill him and then get through this. And I'll probably end up having to, in between this episode and the next, I'll probably end up resetting, because I don't know if I'm going to be re-recording in this section. So just mimic the pattern, so... and you have to throw it right before the first block hits. So like, this is the sun. Right as soon as you see the water, you have to throw the sun. So this is the water. So the second I see the moon, I have to throw it, basically. And not screw it up. And that screwed it up. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. Because like I said, I'm probably going to end up redoing this section to get back to this point. But yeah, this is just fan-freaking-tastic. And there's at least one more section like this. So I am not looking forward to that. So, yeah, I'm going to take a little bit of a break in between recordings, because there's only so much of this I can handle without losing my mind. So I will see you guys in the next installment. So till then, later everyone.